Hey guys, Kevin here, and I've got something else to show you in a review. It is the Fifine 20 channel UHF wireless lavalier lapel microphone system. Basically a wireless mic system that allows you to walk around and send the information, send the data, send the recording back to a receiver. You can see it here. Retails at $34.99 in the UK. It advises not to work with laptops and Macs, things like that. Use it with mixers and speakers. It can actually work with, guitars and things like that. And it's got the specs there. It has a reliable signal that has a valid distance of around 65 feet, which is 20 meters. 20 adjustable frequencies, high quality microphone capsule. La. So I'll link to that and you can see all of that for yourself. Well, let's see what we got here. Here we go. Standard made in China label, like everything else in the world. And just need to cut this. Okay, here we go. We've got user's guide, warranty advertisement card type thing. And here we go. Here it is. This is the receiver, the wireless microphone receiver. Oh, sorry, that's the transmitter. I'm getting that wrong. So this is the mic. We've got 2 AA and 2 AAA. And we've got the receiver. So basically this would plug into my mixer or something like that. It's a 1/4 inch or 6.235mm headphone jack. So the idea would be you turn that on, you plug it into whatever, your speaker, bass speaker, mixer, whatever you want. This would attach around to your belt or your jeans, and you would plug this mic into. Now, you should be able to see, but unless it's not apparent, that this is essentially this tiny little XLR. That's a standard XLR mic input that you would put into mixers, everything really. And this is like some bizarre mini version of it. It's kind of cute. So yeah, this isn't going to work with any of your equipment. I'll just quickly check which is which. Okay, so the big batteries go in there. The small ones will go in here. Now, yeah, I'll put the batteries on just now and then I'll put them in and then I can show you what it's like when you turn it on. So I have put in the batteries and I've run into a little bit of a problem. The AA batteries in this work fine. For whatever reason, this one, the one that you plug into your speaker or your mixer, etc., doesn't turn on. Got them there. Got the batteries they provided. I've put them in every variation. I put in these batteries. I've took out batteries from my remote control down the stairs, which I know is working. And whatever you do, this light doesn't switch on. Now, the batteries in this one switch on. And it's fairly simple to use. You've got, the antenna there. You've got the mini XLR plug with the mic there. You've got the clip at the back that you can put onto your jeans or your belt or something. And then there's this one button in the middle here, which you can change the frequency. I believe you hold it in or you click it. I've not had too much time kind of trying that out. What you need to be doing with this is apparently you turn this on, and apparently it will flash red and then it'll go green when it's connected. It's not working. So at this point, I need to go back to the company and find out what the hell is going on. So it's 16 days later and we're trying to get the wireless microphone transmitter part working. They've sent us a new one. Look at this. Got 2 of them now. So they've sent us a whole thing. I only needed the receiver part or the transmitter part, but they've sent us the whole thing. So Let's check this out, see if it's working. So this one kind of looks like a bare bones one. They've sent it with batteries inside it. Hopefully that means it's working. This part's always a little bit kind of fidgety. You need to push it right down and then get it in. Okay, on. We've got a red light now. And matched with this, we've got a green light. So I should now be able to get this going. I didn't need these parts, so I don't know if they want me to send it back or not, but at the very least I can now get this working and we can see how this performs. Okay guys, so I now have the Fifine. I've got the wireless receiver all set up and you can see the mic here. I've put it here instead of there, I just thought maybe reduce rubbing. And if I bring you down, you can see that on my jeans, I've got the transmitter here. So the cable comes all the way up here, and then wirelessly, it connects to my audio interface. And normally what I do is I use this microphone using the cable that just fell down, which you can see down there. But I've taken that out and I've plugged the transmitter, the receiver, sorry. And the receiver is quite simple. It's got the little aerial, it's got an on off and the red light turned to green. But what you're listening to right now is that's what's being recorded. Now I'm not going to change it in any way. What you're hearing just now is what you'll get, but if I change the gain, you should see me going down a level, got a little bit quieter, and I'll turn it back up and I should start going back up to the orange. Obviously there's more risk of being buzzing and going over the levels, but it seems okay about there. Now I'm doing this through an audio interface, but you could of course do this in a lot of different ways. You could plug this into a different kind of audio recorder. You could plug it directly into an amp, a speaker, anything that you want. So they say, if I extend you out, they say that the range is up to 65 feet. So right now I'm being recorded down there. There's no audio recorder on me. I've only got the transmitter and the mic, so I'm wireless. So this is quite a good idea, because what it means is if I'm filming like this around the house, that's recording there. You can see it's recording, and what I can do, hopefully, there won't be any problems if I walk around my house that definitely needs a clean. You can see that I was kind of doing a lot like there. Where is it? There it's there. Am I showing you the wrong couch? Oh, it's on the table. I couldn't see where the camera was, and I was watching Netflix when I was having a coffee. But my office is actually up that direction, so I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to wander about in the streets to try and see exactly how far it goes, but I assume it's fine for walking around up to the level that they say. For me, this is quite a good idea because I've been doing a lot more recordings through that, just because it's close to where I work. But in the past, what I've been doing is using my audio recorder. So an alternative option for me is to use an audio recorder like this. I'm trying to do this all one-handed, which is impossible. If I can get it. I shouldn't be doing that, should I? Well, you can see it here, can you? Another Sony product. My Sony audio recorder, it is fantastic, even though I'm struggling to get it out there. And the idea would be the same. I walk around with that in my pocket, but it just, I don't know, because what I need to do with that, then I need to transfer the files over. Just, it's quite a good setup doing this as well, so I quite like the idea of this. The main downside to this is that this isn't a standard XLR mic. This is a kind of mini mic, which is a good idea because it keeps things portable, but it does mean that you're kind of restricted to the mic that they give you. But I think this is quite good. I must admit, I'm quite impressed by it all. So this is where the unboxing took place, and I've actually got two boxes now, but you can see that was the one that wasn't working. this wasn't working, but that was working fine, and you can see the other mic. And so essentially you strap that to you, you put the mic close to you, you get your levels right, and you put this into an amp, a speaker, a computer, you know, do some kind of setup like I've got. I'll put information as to where you can buy that, more information about the product. My first impressions of it are that it's quite good. I did a very, very quick listen to it, but I don't want to, hopefully I've got the audio levels right just now and I'm not too high or low, but I don't want to modify it too much. I want you guys to hear exactly how it would sound, but please do bear in mind, things can sound very, very differently once you plug things and, you know, mess around with the bass, the treble, all the different levels. I'm not an audio engineer, so I've effectively just plugged it in and used the default level. So hopefully this is what you would get if you plugged it directly into a speaker, an amp, anything like that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this useful. And this is the first time I've used a wireless transmitter, and so far my impressions are quite positive. Any questions, guys, please do ask them below. And until next time, take care.